howdy. Hi. Let me show you. Today is Friday. It's July 24th, and tomorrow, July 25th, I will be competing in the OCB Yankee Classic. Now, I want to take a moment and show you what I'm bringing with me to the competition. So I live in Maine, and the competition is in Newburyport in Massachusetts. And what I want to do is I'm going to be staying with my boyfriend that Saturday night at a hotel. And the reason why I chose to do it that night instead of the day before, so some people sometimes they'll go to the event the day before, stay that night, and wake up and go to the competition. However, I'm an hour and 5 minutes away, and I figured it would be easier to travel there in the morning, leave here at about 6:30, and then have a place to stay during and after the competition, because the competition is going to be from 10:30 until 8 p.m. at night, and it's always nice to have a place to go and rest instead of feeling like you're a homeless, overly tanned person sitting in the hallway of a gymnasium, which, you know, or a school that is just, I don't know, doesn't sound very appealing. So this is what I have with me. I have 8 little sandwich baggies with 2.5 ounces of chicken, which is 20 grams of protein, and 3 ounces of baked sweet potato with skin on, and that amounts to 14 grams of carbs. So I have 8 of these because even though I usually eat 6 meals in a day and the first meal doesn't consist of chicken and sweet potato, I wanted them with me because A, I'm not sure if my boyfriend's gonna bring any food, so, you know, the caring person in me is like, I definitely want him to have food, especially if I bring a whole bunch of food and I'm like, oh, sorry babe, I didn't, you know, there's nothing for you, maybe you should go to the 7-Eleven and grab a sandwich. That would be very nice. So that's why I have that much, and plus tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're doing, and Mama is still going to want to eat every 3 hours. I know technically the competition's done, but post-show, like, I'm very habitual, so I'm still going to be needing food every 3 hours, and the thought of having to rely on, you know, someplace with crappy food for sustenance just doesn't sit well with me. I'd rather just have my own. So I have 8 of the chicken and sweet potato, and then I have 2 baggies of egg whites. This is 5 egg whites, and this is 3 egg whites, and that's for tomorrow morning because I just want to get up and go. I don't want to spend any time in the kitchen. I want as much sleep as possible. That way, tomorrow I'll be well rested for the long day. And then I have a large bag of sauteed spinach. And in these little baggies, so I can like choose to eat, you know, like pick and choose. Like for example, if I don't feel like having carbs, I'm going to just opt for the spinach. And for tomorrow, because bikini competitors have such a higher body fat percentage than the other competitors, for example bodybuilding, it really doesn't matter what you eat before you get on stage. It's more of like a mental thing, like what makes you feel good. And I want to make sure I have plenty of, and so do you, so you have plenty of options. So if let's say you are too excited to eat, you can still have something that's like doesn't sit very heavy in your stomach, but still gives you the energy to go on stage and perform. That being said, this is where the powders come in. Here I have some BCAAs. Here I have some veggie-based protein powder because any milk-based protein powder, I haven't had that for 2 weeks now, and so since this is non-milk based, and I've been having this sometimes at night, I know it sits well with my stomach, and that's that. And this is an electrolyte mix. The reason why I have this is because I probably won't be drinking very much tomorrow. It's not that I'm doing that to deplete water, I just don't feel like peeing every hour, but I want to make sure that I have enough potassium in me so that I don't get cramps on stage. And here I have some Hammer Heed. This is a drink mix that's really good for cycling, and it has carbs already in it, and it's fast carbs and also B12 vitamins. So I know if, let's say, I drink some of this, I know I'm going to have like a lot of energy and be very energetic for the stage. So I'm bringing this just in case. I have some healthy fats for either that evening snacking, or if I just feel like snacking on it pre-show, and then I also have some avocado, because I love avocado, and some chocolate, just in case you want some quick energy before getting on stage, or to have after as a reward. And here I have my infamous mixture that I absolutely love to get carved up. Today, this week was peak week, and yesterday I wanted to hit between 150 and 200 grams of carbs, and in order to do that, I ate this for breakfast. What I did is I mashed up some sweet potato, and then I put a scoop of protein powder that was pea isolate based, and then I have oats. So this is about 1 medium sweet potato, 1/4 of a cup of oats, a scoop of that protein powder, and then about a cup of blueberries. So the blueberries are fast carbs, the complex carbs, the sweet potato and oats are slow carbs, and it just, what I'm thinking too is, let's say I just want some fast acting carbs, I can just eat the blueberries on top, and this is definitely good for like 2 days worth. I just like bringing more just in case tomorrow morning I'm hungry and I can just take a couple scoops of that, and you know, of course I'm gonna eat more than a couple scoops, but so I can have that in the morning. And that's pretty much it. I brought an extra Tupperware so that I have a bowl just in case I want to mix and match something, and then some utensils and a napkin. And I'm also planning on bringing this, my shaker, that way I can just fill up the water at the fountain because you're out of school most times. So then I can just fill it up at the fountain and put in whatever mixed powder I want in it and be good to go. So that's the extent of what I'm bringing tomorrow. I know for sure I'm going to have plenty of food, and this is a good idea for you to have. That way you know that you're going to be fed, and you could probably feed a small family too. So my name is Crystal. I'm the author of Realize Life's ebook, available on Amazon, Bikini Competitor's Little Black Book of Awesome. So if you think this is very informative, you should definitely read the book, because that has exclusive videos and a lot of information for the first-time competitor. And even if you have competed before, there's always little tips and secrets, and I even talk to judges, and I just put a